So today I wanted to do a little release video for you to talk about my newest shawl design, the Jesien shawl. So if you don't know, Jesien means autumn in Polish. And the reason I decided to call the shawl this, despite releasing it in November, was actually I had a completely different name picked for it. My husband took one look at it and was like, I think it looks like a dandelion. Makes me think of dandelions. I don't know what it is, but that's the name I was gonna go with because I thought it was really cute. But then this nice lady commented on my picture of the shawl and was like, it reminds me of leaves falling. I was like, that's beautiful. So that's the name we went with. We went with autumn. But I did it in Polish because that is my heritage. And I really want that to be seen more, I guess. I want to come across that way as being Polish and showing part of my heritage and just being more open about that, I guess. Not that I'm hiding it, but yeah. I don't know if that makes sense. So, let me show you a bit more. I love wearing my shawls this way, even if no matter the shape. I love having them around my neck, nice and cozy, squishy, because to me a shawl is just a different kind of scarf. So being a huge scarf person but also really loving shawls, this is usually what I do. So as you can see, it's got this beautiful lacy border around the edge here, right on the end. It's just a simple, almost like a scalloped stitch. Yeah. So it causes a little wave. You can see here. It's got lacy details and it's very simple. It's just yarn overs and knit two togethers with a purl bump. And then once again, it's like a center double decrease. So if you know how to decrease and you know how to increase, you can do this shawl. And the points, well, when I blocked it, I just put a pin and stretched them out. And yeah, that's really it. Very simple, very, very simple. It's just decreases, increases, knits and purls, nothing fancy at all. And then here, I don't know if you can see it, but all I did is I joined the yarn on the wrong side, so it created this nice little detail there. And yeah, so it's a little smaller than your standard shawl because it does only take 1.5 skeins of yarn. So what I did is I chose this beautiful, I am gonna butcher it when I say it, ptarmigan, I think that's how you say it. It's Brittany of Crux Fibers. She had her advent last year and this was one of the colorways and it has been highly in demand and I'm not surprised and it is just stunning. So it's a bluey gray with different shades of greens and pinks and pops of even a little bit of orange and red, and it's just stunning, absolutely stunning. So I decided to use that for my main color, and then I played off the speckles within the yarn and picked Gold Rush. Brittany also has a version where she used her colorway, oh my goodness, I forget it now. It's a blue, it's a dark blue, and it also, because it's a different color, it picks up different subtleties within this main color and plays off of that, so it changes the whole look of the shawl, which is just stunning. I bet you could even use a green for this and it would still look completely different but also very unique in its own way. So yes, this is how I like to wear them. Because it's a BFL, which means it's a blue face Leicester, it is squishy and warm. It's so warm. It's gonna be perfect for this season. I'm in the northern hemisphere, so for the winter. Yes, it's gonna be so warm, so squishy. My jacket can actually like just zip up to here, so I can still show off this and have it tucked against my neck. It's such a soft yarn. It's just absolutely beautiful. It is a crescent shaped shawl. I only worked the increases around the edge and then stopped because I didn't want to make it too complicated for anybody. I just wanted simple shawl that was really, really easy to work, minimal memorization. You just simply follow a chart and the written instructions. That's it. That's really it. So beautiful, meditative stockinette knit flat. So it creates this beautiful fabric here, and then you get to the end and you just work your little bit of lace. And this lace section with designing and everything took me maybe about a evening and a half. So when I say evening, I mean like 2-3 hours. So I mean, and that was with designing it, so maybe 6 hours. But that, again, that was me designing it and ripping it out like 4 or 5 times and starting again. And yeah, the number of repeats fits perfectly, so you don't have to worry about any weird leftover repeats at the end. And yeah, so the one thing that I absolutely love about just this top section is how meditative and simple it is. I fly through knit sections. I knit so quick, but purling always takes me longer, and I love that because it got me to really feel the rhythm of the needles. It helped me to really slow down and focus on what I was doing instead of just rushing through it all. And this part was so nice to knit when I was sitting outside with the kids. They were running around playing on their scooters, and I could just sit and knit but still look at them and see what they were doing. Same thing if we were inside the house and it was just a simple like movie night. I love stockinette when we're watching movies because then I can still focus, I can pay attention, I can engage, but still knit. Always knitting, always something on my needles, always doing knitting no matter what's going on. So stockinette is so perfect for that because it lets me knit but also engage with everyone and pay attention and not seem like I'm off in my own little world. So this part I knit during nap times or late at night when my husband and I are just watching some random TV show and I don't have to pay attention, or when, actually that's really it. That's all the time I have. So sometimes, I mean, on weekends he'll take the kids downstairs to play with their toys and he'll watch his football, and then I'll just be up here quickly doing calculations in my head and figuring out how to make this part work. So let me give you a close-up. Hopefully you can see that okay. But yeah, I love this shawl. It is so simple. It's crescent shaped, so you're really only increasing on the ends. It's not complicated. There's no heavy math to remember, nothing like that. It's just a lovely, simple shawl. And again, this is BFL, so it was 400 meters per 115 grams, which means it's a slightly heavier yarn. It's a little thicker, but you should have no problem substituting. And then this part took only about 50 grams. Yeah, but at 115 grams. So if you had 100 grams, it'd be like 45 grams or 35 grams or whatever. But yes, very, very simple shawl. And yeah, it drapes beautifully across your back. If that's how you like to wear your shawls, you can definitely put a pin in it if you wear it any other way. But I just love wearing my shawls like this. It's just so lovely. And I have a nice beige jacket that I wear in the fall, and I always wear it open, so it would always show off this detail here. And yeah, just simple, cozy, snugly warm shawl for the cooler months. But also, because it's a natural wool, it's not superwash or anything, so it retains heat, but it also prevents moisture. So if you spill anything on this, you can just dab it up and put it, and it won't stain at all. And it'll keep you cool without overheating you, because that's just how wool works. I mean, yeah. It's very, very organic, I guess you could say. So it will keep you warm, but it won't make you sweat. It'll keep you cool too if you are starting to get warm. And then it won't stain. And that's the beautiful quality of non-superwash yarns. They are not chemically treated, so they're not stripped of all their natural properties. So yes, yeah, I think that's all I have to say. It is currently available in my Ravelry, but it is also available in my Etsy shop if you don't use Ravelry. If you are or were a newsletter subscriber, an email went out on Friday with your special coupon code. And if you are a Patreon member, it is available at a very special discount rate as well. And then if you would like to become a Patreon member, feel free to do so. I'll leave the link down below and you can take a look at that. And yeah, that's really it. Brittany has the kits in her shop, so I will link that down below as well if you're interested. And if you buy the kit from her, she also gives you a copy of the pattern, so no need to purchase that additionally. So yeah, I say so a lot. I know, I'm working on it. I'm trying to figure it out. Not important right now, but yes. Yes, all the links will be down below. Feel free to head on over and take a look. Thank you so much for watching, and I should see you next time. Bye.